New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Texas man has been sentenced to 9 years and 2 months in prison for fraudulently acquiring more than 1.6 million in funds through the government's coronavirus pandemic paycheck protection program, or the PPP. The government stated that Lee Price III had pled guilty in September to wire fraud and money laundering. PPP loans were offered until May as part of the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security CARES Act to help small businesses financially manage the economic toll of the pandemic. Price, according to authorities, fraudulently submitted loan applications to 2 different lenders in an attempt to get more than $2.6 million. He was only able to acquire more than 1.6 million by misrepresenting the number of employees and the payroll expenses for the 3 different businesses. On one of the applications, according to the criminal complaint, Price stated that one of the small businesses, Price Enterprise, had 50 employees and an average monthly payroll of $375,000. Authorities have stated that the business has no employees and no payroll, and that there is no indication that the entity has ever hired anyone. Once he received the funds, authorities stated that he used the money to purchase a Lamborghini Urus, a Ford F-350, and a Rolex watch. He also spent $2,000 at the strip club, more than $700 at a liquor store, more than $2,500 at nightclubs, and used part of the funds to pay off loans on a residential property. The Justice Department stated that it was able to retrieve over $700,000 of the funds he had fraudulently claimed. According to the criminal complaint, Price received a felony conviction in 2010 for forgery and in 2011 for robbery. He is also the defendant in an active criminal case in Texas where he's accused of tampering with government records. More than 160 defendants in more than 95 separate criminal cases have been prosecuted over fraudulently obtaining PPP funds since the CARES Act was enacted, according to authorities, adding that they have seized more than $75 million in cash. Boy tried to reach for the stars, I tell you. You get an A for effort. That's the most that I consider per se. You get an A for effort, but you get an F for being stupid. Let me tell you something. At no point in time, I keep telling people like, yo, black people, you can't play the same game, right, that the rest of these true Americans get to sit up there and play. They can sit up there and play these games and they won't get found out up until 20, 30, 40 years. It's after, family is getting married and all this other type of stuff. You, on the other hand, you want to sit up there and do the same thing. They want to catch you in an instant. They're going to catch you at the drop of a hat. You want to sit up there and spend money on all nonsensical things. You literally could have tried to fix this up real quick and be like, you know what? They're going to catch me. Let me at least make the business. Let me at least, do something correctly. But he didn't even sit up there and think that far. He was like, you know what? I'm going to allow in these reports. I'm going to see how far I can sit up there and get, and we're going to call it a day. The main thing that I find amazing is that all of these people can sit up there and forge, and they can lie on all of these reports to get money. While ordinary people, me and everybody else listening, if we fill everything out properly as we should, we automatically get shut down. They're like, nope, we're not going to allow you to, go forward, try to claim any money. It's, you're not going to get anything. Yeah. But somebody that lies like, oh yeah, I got 1,000 employees, bankroll wise, we need about, 750K, and we got other expenses. That seems accurate. Here, take as much as you need. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is it's insanity. It's insanity. And then the government is like, yo, we were only able to get $700,000, basically. Oh man, he got y'all. Let me tell you something. Oh my goodness. At the end of it, I laugh at it, because it's in a sense, he made it. Like, people on the street would be like, yo, he made it. He was able to do something. He was able to enjoy it. Hey, it is what it is. He's living the American dream. And realistically, he's living the American dream. That's what it is, right? It's not like you got to be honest to sit up there and make it big. You can literally lie on a piece of paper and you can just get a job. You can lie on a piece of paper and just get millions of dollars. Like I said, that's the American dream. You just being able to luck up and just, strike it big just for no reason at all. Like I said, he didn't exactly 100% deserve this money, but he was able to get it because he had the know-how, the ingenuity, and, he knew what to sit up there and do. But at the end of the day, was it worth it? Is it worth being locked away for roughly 9 to 10 years of your life? The whole world is going to change within like a decade. I mean, the world changes within, and technically within like a year, things can sit up there and change, or even less. But now you're talking about 10 years. So you're already used to the celebrities, the television shows, and how people are dressed, and how everything is basically going right now. In 10 years, things are going to be vastly different. Right? We're talking about being in 2032, when this brother going to sit up there and get out of prison. By the time he gets out, in a few more years after that, Akon is already going to have that city built. Like I said, in dealing with money and how everything is going to be transpired, everything's going to be vastly different. So, I don't know. Like I said before, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because at the end of the day, you still got caught. You were able to go to strip clubs. You were able to buy liquor. You were able to get a Rolex, all the cars, all of those physical possessions. I'm pretty sure they repossess those, and they're probably going to sell it off and try to get, the money back from it, or what have you. And any assets that he got, those things are probably getting liquidated as we speak. But it's like, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? You could have just honestly had a business, and you could have signed up and more than likely got some funds. But that's not what you wanted to do. You wanted to sit up there and go the whole other route. It's like, hey, you win some, you lose some. And today you lost, and you lost big. It's what happens when you bet against the house. The house always wins. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.